Hello. Hopefully, the internet. Yeah, I don't know how well this is going to go. My microphone seems to be clipping quite a bit, so let's turn the volume on that down. I'm just going to wait until I get some feedback on the YouTube page there, so I can sort of listen back to my own audio. Bear with me. Hello. Hopefully, the internet. Yeah, that sounds fine. Right. Ladies and indeed gentlemen. Hello. I haven't turned the light on. You can't see me. Well, this is going exceptionally well. There we go. Let there be light. Hello, the internet. How is everyone? Are you well? Or are you not well? I don't know. You might not be well. I don't know. I can't see you. So I don't know.
Oh no, you can do the...
Mark appears to be talking to himself, so that's fun. I'm joined by Mark.
Just setting up a train.
By the way. Say hello, Mark.
Hello, Mark.
Yeah, aren't you a comedian? Oh, you're so funny. Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah, thank you.
Comedy. Right.
Thank you.
This is the
feedback.
Shut up, I'm trying to talk. This is...
No.
Okay. This is the first kind of content thing. Hang on a minute. Let me get proper. Let me get serious. That one. There we go. This is the first sort of content thing that I've done for a while. So I don't know how well it's going to go. We're just going to be driving around on the Sunbury Dales Railworks route that I've been spending far too much time working on. Going to try and do a round trip. Emphasize on the word try. Might not go so well, but I'm going to see what happens. I'm joined by Mark, as you've already heard. Say hello again. Mark, you scumbag. Say hello. Mark, you fucking cunt. Speak. Yeah. Wow, your audio just turned to absolute garbage.
Yes, that's the... Did you want the DVD?
Actually, I think he's talking to someone else. I don't know what's going on here. I can hear him giggling, I think. I don't know. Anyway, yes, so without further ado, let's get into driving stuff, shall we? With or without Mark, because he's a piece of shit. So, as you can see, I'm driving 7821 Ditcheat Manor in exceptionally good-looking lime black. Tasty. Let's shut that fucking small ejector up, shall we? There we go. How wonderful. Can I have my blower on a bit, please? Thank you. Yeah, I don't know how well this is going to go. But let's get going, shall we? Mark, if you are in fact there, make some noise. No, he appears to have died. I don't know. I don't know what's happened. I think his audio has died. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's get this big ass train moving, shall we? It's been such a long time since I've driven anything in this game. So, internet, how is everyone today? Are you well? I hope so. It's been a while. I don't have the background up today. You can see I put the table on the sofa there. I was going to put the background up, but I decided I can't be bothered. So you'll just have to look at my junky apartment behind me, I'm afraid. Soz. Ooh. So, in case you're wondering, this is the Victory Works Manor class with the Armstrong Powerhouse Mark 1 coaches behind it. That look and sound extremely nice, as I'm sure you already know. I honestly don't know where Mark has gone. I don't know. I might even message him on Facebook just to see where the fuck he's gone to. Always text and drive trains, kids. Advice for life, that. Let's knock that reverser back to 50% while my phone updates itself, which may take a while. I'll hit the bank now, 1 in 80. Oh yeah. Big chuff. Come on, train. Right. Should be there. So, whoa, that was a bit of a lag spike. I haven't done a lot on this route in recent months, I'm afraid, or recent weeks, rather. I just haven't been bothered by it, really. Kind of other things have taken priority, really, like lifesavers and life, which is a scary concept, I'm well aware. Because ain't no one want to deal with life when there are lifesavers involved. Mark is replying, by the way. I can see the thing on my phone whirling around, showing he's typing. Woo! I nearly forgot to whistle at this crossing then. Oh, where's the guy? Did the guy die? Oh. The guy must have died. I don't know where he went. Perhaps it's his day off. Maybe he's gone on holiday somewhere. Who knows? Shall we hang out the window? How delightful. Mark says, carry on with your stream. They don't know what they want for dinner. Well, that's fun. So, I'm talking to myself for a while. There's nothing new there. I've been doing that for years. I've gotten quite good at it. Oh, I've just seen in the stream chat, Mark says, back in a moment, just sorting out dinner. I didn't even see that. I am the blindest of the blind. So I suppose I ought to... Ooh. That's a lag spike. Oh, there we go. I need to change the points at the station here. Like that. There are... Well, there should be no other trains on the route at the moment. I don't know if I've got that right. There shouldn't be anything else on the route. That might be wrong. I don't know. I don't see anything extra on the map here, so here's hoping we don't crash headlong into anything else, because that would be a disaster. So I guess while I've got a few minutes, while Mr. Mark isn't here, I may as well talk a little bit about the plans for the channel for the next, I don't know, few months or so, weeks rather. In the grand scheme of things, I don't really know. Been struggling a little bit recently with the old mental health. You know, that's always been my excuse for lack of content. Oh, his head's broken again. Well, tough, it happens. I do have a couple of videos planned that I want to do. A video about the keyboard, going to do a kind of review video about that, like the one I did about the Silvercrest stuff from Lidl's a little while ago. And I'm also going to do one about the lightsabers that I'm collecting at the moment. I might, by the time I actually feel ready to make the videos about them, I may have even bought another one. I just can't help myself. I just can't help myself, I'm afraid. I'm a terrible person, I know. Bucket loads of soz. Shall we chuck some coal in this fire? How delightful. You gonna... You want to do that? Thank you. Couldn't hear it then. Yeah, I'm not doing too well at the old regulating my speed. Kind of slowed down a bit there. I wasn't entirely concentrating. We've hit the 1 in 80 now. We're about to go past the station manager's house though. There we go. Hello. How delightful. What a lovely day. It's almost as if I control everything in this universe. Yeah, that was slightly psychopathic there, but never mind, it's fine. Doesn't matter. The men in white coats haven't been here for a long time, so they'd have no reason to visit me now. Oh, there's a face in the cab. Oh, that's terrifying. And there's a hand. Yeah, we'll ignore that, I feel. It's not Halloween yet. Can't have nothing creepy going on before Halloween. That's not right. That's against the law. That's a fact. Ooh, look at the oil drip. I've never seen that before. Just press the lubricator. That one doesn't seem to be doing anything though. Oh, it does. That's kind of cool. Displacement lubricators. What a fancy game this is, huh? Yes, it did cheat manner. I quite agree with you. I also agree. Quite right. So, as I mentioned, this is a round trip. So, we'll be going from Sunbury Dales up to the junction with the main line and then back again. Probably, if I can be bothered, which I might not be, I don't know. And I think when I get to the next station, I think I'm going to promote the live stream a little bit more. I'm going to send a link to a few other places. In fact, I might do it now while I'm on the viaduct here, because I have a few minutes while we claw our way up this bank. So, Facebook. Yeah, I don't think this would go too well in the lightsaber group. Can I search groups? Oh, I can. How's about that? Where's that group? That's the one I want. Ooh, I'm speeding. Click back on the game. Slow down a tiny bit. Big lag. Oh dear. Oh dear. That is a big lag. Let's put that information up. Whoa. Yeah, that was quite a big bit of lag there. It's one of the many things that are wrong with this game. It's quite fond of lag spikes for absolutely no reason. Even though I have a fairly beefy PC these days. Excuse me? What did I just see? Hello. Can you not do that, please, Mr. Grass? It's not how you grass, mate. That's not... No, please don't. You must stop this. This ain't no fucking Doctor Who episode with no floating grass. Fucking weirdo. Fuck you. Was that Nathan? Did you swear at some imaginary virtual grass? Well, yes, I did actually. Yes, I did. I did indeed do that. Are you now literally talking to yourself? Yes, I am. I'm doing that as well. I do quite a lot actually. But replying to yourself quite quickly. Well, you know, it's almost as if I've kind of planned this conversation out in my head. You plan out a conversation with yourself? Absolutely not. Don't know what you're on about. What's that, guys? Trying to fuck up? Yeah? Okay. Yeah, I do that quite a lot. You're fans of my channel, you know I do it. I think Mark has gone out for dinner, so I don't know if he's going to be here or not. So this might be a very short, solitary live stream. What is a green thing in the window? What is that? Oh, is that the AWS equipment? Yes it is. Or the ATC, sorry. Lag, 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 lag. There we go. Why is it green and not black like the rest of the loco? Why? That doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right at all. That's very strange. Excuse me. It is mighty warm in here. 26 degrees. So, that's fun. And also, with the computer on as well, it's probably going to be quite a bit warmer than that. So that's entertaining, isn't it? That's always fun. You know, actually, in a way, it's kind of fortunate that Mark's not here at the moment, because I know for 126% that he would be taking the piss greatly out of me, as we always do. It's all friendly, but that's definitely what he will be doing right about now. Right then, here we are approaching a Fosgrove Heath. So, if you're watching this, in the comments, place your bets as to whether I'm going to stop in the right place or not. Place your bets now. Because I might not be able to. It's been a while since I've driven trains in this game, so I might not be particularly brilliant at it. Although, so far, I'm not doing too bad. Don't want to toot my own horn, but... Drink close open. Oh, lag, that's not helpful. See, if I crash, it's the game's fault for lagging me out. At least that's going to be my excuse, anyway. Brakes! Uh-oh. Now! Quicker! Oh, yeah! Oh, look at that! It's like I'm a pro or something. Whatever that means. Wow, there's a lot of lag here. 30 FPS with a 1080 Ti GPU. Really? Man, fuck this game. It's trash. Let's sit this way. Go to 43. Well, that makes sense, doesn't it? Let's stick a bit of coal in while I'm stopped. I probably don't need it, but I'll put it in anyway. Just because I can. What a delightful looking locomotive this is. I have to say, changing the subject entirely, Railworks have done a fantastic job with the manners. They really have. I mean, some of the reflections are a bit kind of weird, but overall, they've done a fucking fantastic job. They really have excelled. It's great. Just a shame I don't know how to drive them properly, really, isn't it? Whew. Almost don't want to break the piece, but I've got to. Right. Time to make like trees and leaf. Let's make some Great Western noise, shall we? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ah, sing to me, Daddy. Sing to me. Oh yeah. Much chuff. That's what you want in life. If ever you're feeling a bit down, just get some Great Western thrash going on in your life. It'll fix you right out. Oh yes. My lords. Right. Oh, okay, we seem to be going in the right platform for a change. Well, that's new. Yeah, come on, Ditchy. Let's get going. Oh yeah. I forgot I added echo to this bit of the line. Let's have a listen to that again, shall we? Oh yeah. That sounded nice. I'm still not overly happy with this section of the line. I think it's too barren and empty. I feel like it needs something more. I just don't know what. I'm not sure what it needs, but it needs something. I expect if I lag. If I drive the route a couple times in the next few weeks or so, I should be able to work something out. That's normally how I do it. I just noticed something. I'm using my Bluetooth headphones with Railworks, and the game hasn't outright crashed. I don't want to say anything to curse it, but that's not normally what happens. That's why I bought my really expensive pair of Corsair headphones, because Railworks crashes with my Bluetooth ones, but apparently not today. I don't know why I'm not using my Corsair headphones, I'll be honest. I accidentally put it in full reverse then, full forward. I didn't want to do that. Bad Nathan. Ow. No. Right. That's quite enough water in my boiler, thank you very much. Now we are on the 1 in 150 gradient, which is basically flat. Although with 7 coaches, 7 extremely sexy coaches. Look at that Network Southeast one. Look at that Network Southeast one. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Use your... That's right, you look at it. Don't look away, look at the coach. Oh yeah. Tasty, huh? But yeah, there's 7 extremely good-looking coaches. I suppose 1 in 150 is still quite a gradient, really. It's only a manor as well. They're not known for their amazing haulage capacity. Because that's why the castles exist. So in terms of scenery on this route, the section between Baskerville Farm, where we're coming up to now, as you can see, and the junction has changed a lot. If you're in, excuse me, if you're in any of the Facebook groups, you've probably seen a few of the screenshots that I've been adding every so often. Well, if you're not in any of the Facebook groups, then, well, you've got a surprise coming up, I guess. A good surprise, but a surprise nonetheless. Lag, 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 lag. Damn it, I should have done that better. Just hang on a minute. A surprise with a welcome one. There we go. It's a Star Wars reference. A surprise for certain. What a welcome one. Was that Senator Palpatine said that? I don't remember. I think so. I'm not too good at remembering who said the quotes. I remember the quote itself, but not who said the thing that I'm quoting. My head hurts now. I hope the live stream looks alright, by the way. I've not done much in the way of checking it. I just kind of, well, started it and kind of hope for the best, really. So it might be awful, I don't know. If it is, I greatly apologise. Am I actually putting water in the boiler now? Yes, I am. Well, that's good news. That's where you want your water to go. Straight in your boiler. If it's going on the floor, you're doing something wrong. That's a fact. Hello, people. Yeah, this train's not stopping because, well, I'm the driver and I don't want to, so fuck you. Whoa! Whoa! God didn't like that, did he? He's like, no, you will stop. Lag! No, I'm not. Bye! Ooh, blowing off. That's what I like to see. Good old blowing off. So you know you're not going to explode. Because that, I've heard, is a bad thing. You don't want your train to explode. Although why it wouldn't, because it sounds like fun to me, but there we go. Right. Time for Nathan to concentrate, because we're coming up to a negative 1 in 75? 1 in 100 gradient. I forget. One of the two. It's downhill, anyway. That much I do know. And Nathan needs to concentrate, because look at that drop. Ah! It's like a roller coaster. But worse, because I'm in charge. Right, that's enough water for now. There we go, down the grade. Oh, dear. Probably should be in the cab for this, really. That way I can keep an eye on the gauge and the brake lever. Because contrary to popular belief, I'm not very good at driving trains. I might act like I know what I'm doing all the time, but spoilers, I don't. No, I do. I have driven many trains before in my time, and I've only crashed one of them, so, you know, it's a good record, I think. Right, I will very quickly check the point work whilst free rolling down this massive hill. Yep, everything's cushy. Oh, look at that. How convenient. Almost as if I planned it. So we've got Croptor hiking path, 69 Lost Chapel Way. Is it 69? I don't remember. There's a chapel here now as well, FYI. You'll see that. Probably. And there's also a... there it is. It's a road called Bad Wolf Way. Whatever that means, I have no idea. Bad Wolf seems to appear everywhere on this route. I don't even know what it means. Oh well. That's the hiking path. There it is, God, that was it. Oh, 96, sorry. I'm dyslexic, I swapped the numbers round. I was nearly right. That references something in the lore and history of the railway, so... Not going to tell you what it is, because you'll have to wait until the route is released and find out for yourself. Ha ha ha! I'm speeding slightly. It's my railway, who cares? I am my own boss. Nobody can tell me what to do. Apart from the railway board. This is not the driver you are looking for. Well, this stream is going spectacularly well. We're down by one man. Half an hour in. We're already getting close to the other end of the line. So, yeah, going well. Whistle of respect. There's the chapel. Interesting and old and boarded up. I wonder what that comes for. Who knows? I do. I know. I created this valley. I am the god of Sunbury. I know everything. Apart from why that grass was floating earlier on. I don't know why it did that. That's very strange. But there we go. Don't ask questions, just accept. I might actually cut this live stream about half an hour short. I don't know yet. I'll see what happens. It's really, really fucking warm today. Incredibly warm. Lag, fuck off. Thank you. In fact, it's so warm that my graphics card is at 63 degrees Celsius. That's how warm it is in here. That's with 3 intake fans and 3 outtake fans. That's a lot of heat for a TPU. I mean, it's not a dangerous amount of heat, just a lot of it. And I've shut the window because I didn't want any background noise. Because I live near the seaside and seagulls are fucking cunts. It's really boring with that, Mark. No one to talk to. It's very dull. I guess this is a good excuse to talk to you guys, the viewers at home, but there aren't any. There's one person watching, and that's me, watching it live on the dashboard of YouTube. So, yeah. This kind of sucks. To be fair, not many people watch my live streams live. They seem to watch it like after it's been live, like on well, when it uploads to YouTube, kind of on catch up, I call it, as if it were on like BBC iPlayer or something like that. Don't watch the live broadcast, they watch it once it's uploaded. I don't know why. Maybe it's because their internet speed's not up to keeping up with the stream, or I don't know. But over here, this is the beginnings of the town of Baxgate. I've just thrown the houses down about a month ago or so. A couple of trees and these rocks and stuff, just to stop the valley from looking a little bit empty. Oh yeah, and there's a big fucking viaduct appeared as well. Yeah, that's a thing now. With a really cool marshy looking lake thing that I'm actually quite proud of. So this viaduct here and this embankment represents the route the main line used to take through Baxgate, splitting here with the Sunbury line and the rest of the main line. And I've also changed this pond a little bit. I've made it a bit bigger. And as you can see, I've had to shore up the railway line as well, because the embankment was looking a bit precarious. The little bit of water there kind of undercut the railway line a little bit. And I've heard that can be dangerous for trains, so I put a wall there just to make sure. So here we go, arriving into Baxgate. Still got the same signal box. The station area itself hasn't changed at all. The surrounding scenery has. As you can see, there's a big lakey thing over there. We'll have a proper look in a minute once we've dumped the engine. Oh, dumped the coaches, sorry. I'm quite fond of this station. In all honesty, I think it's starting, at least, to look very good. And hopefully, as time progresses, I'll be able to make it look even better. As I get more and more confident building this route. Yeah. That'll do. I only overshot a tiny bit. Meant to stop with the cab on this boardwalk, but oh well, who cares. Coaches, be gone. I need you no more. Right. We'll dump the loco over here, and then I'll show you the changes that I've made to the route. There aren't that many, to be fair. So I'm going to turn the blowers off and shut the dampers in an attempt to keep the boiler pressure down a bit. I'll also throw some water in the boiler as well. I don't think it's going to do much, because I built the fire up quite a bit coming up here. So I also need to pay attention to my lamps as well, just in case I do decide to do a return journey, which I don't know that I'm going to yet. Depends on how quickly Mark gets back, but whatever. Right. Brakes on. Thank you. Reverse. Handbrake off. Change the points. Does that work? Yep. I know I've said it a few times already, but I really do like the Manor class. It's a great improvement over the old Just Trains one we used to have. That was genuinely terrible. But this is an exceptionally good model. It's very good. And there we go. Right, do that. And I'll cheat and press the pause button so we can have a look around. Wasn't it quieter without that thing blowing off everywhere? Wow. I wonder if you can hear my fan. You probably can. Sorry about that. Right, so nothing has changed near the station itself. It's everything else that's changed. So over here you can see we have the old main line embankment and viaduct curving round there. Big lakey pond thing there. There's another lakey pond thing over there. A couple of fields that I've thrown in as well. I don't necessarily know why they're here or how they got here yet. I haven't added any of the roads or lanes or anything in just yet, but at some point I will. And then over this side is just a big forest because I couldn't be bothered to put anything there, if I'm honest with you. And you don't really see anything there either from track height. The land just drops down like a stone, so you can't even see it. So it's not even that important, really. It's just a good backdrop for the carriage sidings, that's all. You know, you look out when you're doing some shunting and You can see the Forestry Commission. You can see the little town down there. I just thought it looked good, basically. Oh, and I've changed the track rule in the sidings too. You can see here the rails are rusty and dirty and weeds growing everywhere compared to the running line, which is not as rusty and a bit cleaner. I was kind of sick of the sidings looking a bit too perfect, so I changed them. And I'm actually really pleased with how it's turned out, because the blending with the clean track down here, as you can see, actually went really, really well. I was expecting it to screw up a little bit, but it worked out quite well. There's a bit of an obvious change here with the colour of the ballast at certain angles, but mostly it's turned out really well. And then if we continue, it's always really weird to see this, like a paused moment in time. It's like I've got a TARDIS or something like that. I'm able to pause time. Now, what was that? What was that kids show on CITV years ago? We had like a pocket watch that you could press and time would stop. That show, what was that called? That's what it feels like. I've got that pocket watch thing. That's going to bug me now. That's a good show, that. But if we carry on going down, so this is the main line here. It transitions from the bullhead track rule here to the flat-bottomed track rule here. I've used a concrete slab thing just to kind of hide the difference between the sleepers a little bit better. It's not something I've seen in real life. It's just it just makes it look better, in my opinion. That's all. So we have got a lane here. As you can see, it's still in need of attention. Oh, as is that power line as well. That's not how electricity works. Or phone lines, or whatever these are meant to be. I don't remember. And they also don't career through brick either. That's not a thing that happens. This is just a little like farm lane type thing. You don't really see it from the railway here, because driving this route, normally you wouldn't go any further than this piece of track here, really. I mean, arguably you could, it's all joined up, so you could venture out onto the main line and fuck off down to the portal down there, but why you want to do that, I don't know. But it's more of a kind of like a filler in thing, because in the autumn you can see through these trees and you can see the little lane going across. That's kind of the theory. That's what I've tried to do, and I think it's achieving it reasonably well. I mean, I'm going to add more detail to it, bushes and a road and a wall and shit. I just can't be asked to do it just yet because I'm lazy. But as you can see, I've even bothered to do the under the track wire things for the third rail. Oh, Mark!
Yep, I'm back now.
Mark has returned. How about that? Well, I will do a return journey
Way
after
too
all.
long.
Yeah.
Adam?
I've decided that now you're back, I will do a return journey. So, yay.
Yep. Yeah, do it.
I wasn't going to bother because you weren't here.
Yeah, I know the feeling, but yeah.
Right.
I've got I'll be gone for a few minutes and I'll be back. Only just to give Mum her dinner.
Right, Mark, I've got no idea if you're able to be heard on the stream. I didn't check any of the audio, so... It's probably fine, though. Right. Now, the journey back up this hill will be a bit difficult, because it's quite steep out of nowhere, and Yeah, I'm not very good at going up this route, the reverse direction, back up the hill. So, wish me luck, basically, dear viewer. And handbrake on. Did cheat, please stop, thank you. Oh yeah, that echo. Tasty. There are 2 viewers apparently now. That's fun. Hello, second viewer. How are you? Wonderful. Good to know. Come on, train. Nathan ain't got no patience. Let's get going. We were supposed to leave. We're about 7. No, it's fine. There's no timetable. It's my railway. I make the rules up. Mark will return again. Hopefully. Maybe. I don't know. Second viewer, if you're able to comment in the stream chat, feel free to do so. Say hello. I don't bite. Unless you look at me funny, then I will. No, I don't. Unless I'm really angry, then I might do. Right, let's see if I can do this without slamming into the coaches at 9,000 miles an hour, shall we? Dun 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 dun. Oh, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. Shift Control C. Oh yeah, and it coupled up. Ah, Train Fan 4424 says hello, 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 Train Fan. How are you? Good to see you. How you doing, bruh? Train Fan says that's a nice livery on your engine you've got there. Well, thank you very much. Good old BR line black suits anything you put it on. Prove me wrong. Right, I need to shut up and do lamps now. Is that it? Are they done? I think so. Yes, I think that's right. I don't remember. Right. Brake ejector, shut up. I want to put some water in this. And also a little bit of coal as well. Train Fan says, I'm good. Well, that's fantastic news to know. What are you doing this fine evening, Mr. Train Fan? Ah, Mark.
Well, let's try one coaches. See how that goes. Let's see how the night is handles.
Hello again, Mark. How is the family, Mark? He's gone quiet again. Is he actually still there? I can't see. I think he is, yeah. Right, shall we get this train going again? Suppose if I must. Oh, that's the wrong end.
Passengers are wearing masks.
Hey?
Make sure the passengers are wearing masks.
Oh yeah, I suppose I better do that. Yeah, let's have a look. That's the brake compartment. That's not going to work. You guys got oh. Oh. There's nobody on my train.
It's realistic, I suppose.
Yeah. They're all still stuck in lockdown. They're not allowed to leave. Right, let's go.
You must not leave.
You can never leave.
Right.
Oh, wrong button. Train Fan says I'm working on my Whis, Fetch and Upwell Discord RP server. I don't know what that is, but it sounds like fun, so well done.
It's a roleplay server for the Westbeck and Upworld Shamwick.
Oh! Oh, really? That's kind of cool.
Yep.
That's really cool, in fact. Me like it. He says, I'd say it's going decently well. What is? My live stream or your... I don't know the context.
I think he's talking about the RP server.
Oh, right. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it, sir. So, Mark, now you're back. How the fuck are you?
Yeah, I'm very well.
Good.
Bit annoyed, but I'm okay.
When are you never annoyed? When are you not annoyed?
I don't know. These days I'm bored of basically everything.
Well, yeah, there is that, I suppose. Welcome to my world.
I forgot, I want to get my door window open without my door slamming.
Right, bear with me a moment. I can't hear a word you're saying, so I'm going to have to...
Yeah, because I can barely overhear over my ATF. It's constantly blowing off.
Oh, no, I don't want that. Right, hang on a minute. Let me put up... M2... G3... Yeah, there we go. Volume mixer I want. So, I want... Discord...
Oh, that setting... No, that makes sense. The setting that I didn't want to hold on Discord is on, so that should be better.
Oh, that's okay. I'm going to turn Railworks down to about 18%, and I've turned Discord up a little bit. So hopefully that doesn't affect the game. But I guess we'll find out. I mean the stream, not the game. Well, yeah, that's much quieter for me. That's brilliant.
I'm going to see if the
yeah, I can hear you quite a lot better. Woof.
I've driven the ATF like 4 times before, and it just failed. It's just never gained.
You got the BMG one, you mean?
Yeah, BMG
yeah.
one.
I really like that. It's a shame it's so laggy, really, but what can you do?
Yeah, it's actually quite laggy. It's really nice. Huge improvement over the old one, but it's just...
It's great to drive. It's much better than the old RSC one, but the lag kind of puts me off. Like, even if you slam it into performance mode, it still lags the fuck out. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
Because it's really good fun to drive.
Control Shift B. There we go, performance mode enabled.
So, Train Fan says, we are going on an extension on the line at the moment. We've reached 3 holes. Giggity. And we are still continuing slowly. Nice!
Well,
always glad to hear of people getting an extension. So Train Fan, can you just confirm for me that the audio still sounds fine, that you can hear me waffling, you can hear Mark waffling, Mark waffle?
Waffle.
That'll do. That'll do, Chuck. That'll do.
No, I'm just trying to get my ATF up.
No, were you? You saying you couldn't get it up?
Yeah, your mum's... Unfortunately, your mum's hole is too small.
Oof. Oof.
I'm doing 9 peaks, so that's quite nice.
You know what? I know I've said it before, but these Armstrong Powerhouse coaches are so fucking nice.
They are.
They are.
But
Honestly, I did a little kind of fangirl moment on one of the Facebook groups a little while ago, and I think everyone agreed with me, but they are so good. Yeah. They really are.
They really need to do more coaches, really, because Matrix Trains, they're good exterior, they're okay.
Yeah, I'm not
shit inside.
Yeah, I don't like the Matrix Trains coaches, if I'm honest. I think it's a real letdown. Because
I'm never okay on the outside.
The external textures are spot on. The internal textures are crap.
Yes.
And the sounds are also pretty shit.
Yeah.
Haven't they got didn't
so far?
Armstrong Powerhouse release a Mark II pack as well?
Yes, they did.
I might get that.
I still haven't got it. Yeah,
I might get that because I do like the Mark IIs as well. They're very sleek. I like that.
I like a combination of Mark IIs and Mark I's, which is why I want to get them.
Yeah. Exactly what I want to do. I want to expand my ramshackle fleet of coaches to include some Mark IIs as well. Train Fan says, yeah, it's good. Well, that's good. That's the audio. Fine then. Train Fan says, where did you get that route, or did you make it? I am making it myself, yes. So, enjoy.
You nicked it from my workshop.
No, I didn't. Shut the fuck up, Mark. No, it's my route.
No.
I've been building it for a long time.
Yeah, longer than TSW. Wait, what?
Yeah. It's been a long ass time building this route. It's been about, what, 2-3 years now or something stupid?
Yeah, it's kind of been on and off. He's done so much stuff with PS.
Busy going backwards, Mr. Oliver. That's a joke. There you go. Enjoy that. Have fun with it.
Oh, yep, that's the lag with the GTF.
Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it?
It really is.
Ooh, well, fuck me. My GPU is at 68 degrees Celsius. Fuck.
Jesus.
Oh, no, it's 70 now. Wow, that's 71. Well, this is going well. This is going well.
High minus. Mine is at 40-ish.
Maybe if I close the firebox, it might make things cooler. Let's see. Shut the fire hole door. Well, it's 69. Nice. Degrees. I need some water in my boiler, please. Thank you. Too kind.
Yep. Daymore isn't the most detailed, but you can get some really
Ooh,
good
big lag. There we go. Sorry, what's that, Mark?
Daymore is the bit on and off in places, but the places where it is nice, you can get some really good screenshots.
Oh, Stainmore. Yeah, there's a few bits that make it look good.
Coming out of Penfifth, especially.
Oh, yeah.
I've got about 6 good screenshots.
Train fan
In
says,
my opinion.
imagine running a J70 on it. Well, I actually did, briefly. One of my other videos I uploaded, I did a kind of first review thing of the J70 when the pre-orders came out. And it did quite well. I only took it as far as the first station, but it did really well.
Yeah. The only issue with the J70 is there's no really good stock to run it with.
No, there's not yet. Which
So
is a bit
some
cheeky,
stock
I
you
think.
Yeah, you can run some stock with it, but it's just like most of the stuff you can run with it is outdated.
Yeah. It's kind of a shame, really.
It is.
Well, I must say, I'm doing slightly better going up this hill than I thought I would. I normally don't do very good at it, but I'm doing fine so far.
Same with me for the ATF. I've never been able to drive the ATF well, and it's performing absolutely fine so far. So.
I always seem to drive it too well and break the the safety valves always blow off like all the time.
Yeah, that's what happened to me with like the black flags for ages.
Yeah. Shall I stop at Baskerville Farm, Mark?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't you have the building for that lost girl on that route?
What?
On your route, you have like a building about this girl who went missing or something.
Oh yeah, the barn. Yeah, Charlotte's barn. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
The real question is, where's Charlotte's Web?
Charlotte's Web, you see, is in the corner of the barn, up against the wall.
And there's a person called Spider-Man inside.
I was about to sing the Spider-Man theme tune, and then I realised I don't remember what it is.
Spider-Man, does whatever.
No, the Sam Raimi one from the movies. I don't remember how it goes, but yeah.
Never mind.
Just imagine, just picture that in your head now. I think it's the same sort of tune as that, but not quite as cheesy.
Yeah.
I've just realised something.
What?
The missing girl on the route in the railway's lore is called Charlotte, right?
Yep.
One guess as to what Melissa's sister's called.
Charlotte.
Yeah. I might have to change that name.
Yeah.
Because I chose it like 2 years ago. Because I didn't know anyone called Charlotte, so I thought I was safe. But yeah, that could be problematic.
No, you're fine. You did it way before, so it's fine.
Well, I suppose so. Yeah. Who am I to say? She might be honoured to be to be named after, or to have a fictional dead character named after her. You never know.
You should have never mentioned dead. I thought she was just missing.
Spoilers.
Oh yes, spoilers, honey.
Right, passengers, get the fuck out of my train. Yeah, that's right. You get out now. Don't get back in. Don't you get back in there. But yeah, you better shut them fucking doors. Yeah, you better close them, bitch. Right.
What the hell is going on at that station?
I don't know. Oh, I've got too many lamps on. That's fun. Go away. No, go away. There we go.
Well, I think I finally figured out.
Train fan says, speaking of J70s, I wonder how many Mark 1s it could pull. Ooh. Ooh.
My guess would be 3 on a flat place, and then
I would say 3 on flat and possibly... No, 3 uphill, 4 on flat. That would be my theory.
3 on a flat, 2 or 1 on 2 uphill, I reckon.
Oh yeah, I'm on a downhill gradient now, aren't I? I suddenly realised why I started rolling without the regulator open. It's because I'm going downhill now, stupid. Duh. I'll tell you one thing that I'm quite pleased I did with this route is add the valley echo to it.
Yeah.
I think it really... I mean, I've not added it to the whole route. I've only done it to the section past Fossgrove, where it's a bit more open with the scenery. But I really do quite like it. I think it really works quite well. Not to blow my own trumpet or anything again, but, you know, I'm gonna. Etc. That was In the Mood, I believe.
Yes.
My rendition of In the Mood. Download it now from Spotify.com. No, don't do that. It's not there. You won't find anything.
Ironically, it's the one song that nobody listens to.
I know, right? Now, Mark, this should go without saying. No jokes about that certain person. None at all, okay? Because there is a very high chance they may or may not be watching at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so...
Yes, I won't mention Riversong.
Yeah, good boy, good boy. So as the good friend that I am, and the nicest person in the world, shut the fuck up about it! Train fan says, also, about my Discord server, the roleplay takes place in 1924. Oh!
What's that station name? What's that station name on the North Somerset Railway?
Radstock?
Road.
Mel's Road?
Yeah, that's it, Mel's Road.
Oh, fuck you! That's very clever. Fuck you. Fuck you. I will kill you with fire. You're a cunt and I hate you. Die in a hole.
Got you.
Fuck you. That was clever. Very clever.
And you're that was gonna get you.
I hate you.
Up to 40 red.
I hate you.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Spoilers.
Spoilers, Mel's.
Shut up. Shut your fucking face. Bitch.
Oh. Do you know what I've got to pick up? Watermelon.
Watermelon.
Watermelon, double L.
Shut up. Shut your fucking face, scumbag. Ooh, my video's got 3 likes. Yay. They like my content, Mark. Ooh.
More people like your content than they like your my Facebook posts. Already. Oh god.
If it's not you that likes my Facebook post, it's my own mother. So yeah, I feel for you, bro.
No, your mother doesn't like.
She doesn't. Not always. She shouts at me for swearing. Yeah. Because I'm 23 and she still does that. Oh well. Train fan says the Y6s or single Y6 is the last one of his class on the line. Most of them are J70s. The Y6. What's the Y6? Is that the what became the J15?
The Y6, I think, is. Hold on. I think if that's what I'm thinking of. No, I think it's an 04. Yeah, it's the 04. It's the 040 version of the tram.
Oh!
Or it's
Wait,
just-
there was an
or it's
040
just a
version.
tram. Yeah, there was. It might be the one that they're thinking of, otherwise it is just general tram.
I had no idea.
I can grab the chicken dinner.
I learnt something. In case you didn't quite catch that, by the way, guys, Mark said he's going to check on dinner. So, there. Because apparently Mark's family need a 20-something-year-old to cook all their dinner for them. Take that however you want it. Why it's up to Mark to do it, nobody knows. Maybe he's secretly a Michelin star chef. That's what it is. That's it. We've busted his secret open. We know why now. He's a fucking professional chef. What a cunt. Train Fan says, yeah, it was built in 1880. I presume that's the Y6. I didn't know there was such a thing as an 040 tram engine. That's actually genuinely very, very cool. That's why I like doing these live streams, because I learn stuff. I learn stuff from you at home. It's cool. I like it. So, Train Fan, tell me. If there was any locomotive to be built for Railworks, what would you choose and why? Personally, I would like one of the early locomotives from the 1840s or 1850s. Something like Lion, for example, would be good in this game. AKA the original Titfield Thunderbolt from the movie from the 50s. Either that, or I'd quite like to see Big Bertha from the Licky Incline, the banker from the Licky Incline. Just because it's different. We don't have anything quite that big and chunky in the game. Ooh, big lag spike. We must be approaching Fosgrove. Indeed we are. Ah, hello Mark.
Hello.
How goes the food, dearest?
Good. Still got 10 minutes to go.
So you've not burnt it yet?
Coming upstairs.
You've not burned it yet? Why not?
No, it's all good.
God damn it, Mark, try better. You must burn it. In fact, what you must do is burn it like it was Gallifrey.
Oh.
There's a spoiler for you.
And then you freeze it again.
Yeah.
And then you burn it again.
Yeah.
And then you don't know what to do with it.
And then you burn the remains of what you burnt in the... Yeah, this is getting complicated.
Yeah.
Train Fan says the LNWR 4-foot shunter. I've never heard of that. Whatever that is. That's what he would want in-game. What would you want built in-game for Railworks, Mark, for a loco?
Lord Nelson.
Lord Nelson. Actually, you
Yep.
know what? Yes. I quite agree. But isn't that basically just an N15 on steroids?
It's far better than an N15.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
why I said on steroids. Keep up, Mark.
No, but it's not just an N15 on steroids, it's much more than that.
I don't really know a lot about the Lord Nelsons, to be honest.
I'll be with you in a minute, I'm sure think of something. I don't recall think of what I was going to say. I was going to say something for you. Burning Gallifrey.
Well, it couldn't have been that important then, could it?
Yes. Oh god.
Right, we are arriving at Foss Grove Heath. Down platform. Huzzah! With lag. How welcoming. Train Fan says also, fun fact, 2 engines were taken in vans up the tramway since no side plates and such. They were put back together at Upwell Works. They were Manning Wardle H-Class and Dubs Cream tank. That's kind of cool. Working on the extension as we speak. Giggity. Ah, hello Fosgrove. How are you since we were last here? What's that? Fuck off. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Mark. I keep finding these words all over my railway. Do you know what they mean?
What, bad wolf?
Yeah, it just keeps appearing. It's here at the petrol station, and it was. There's a road or a lane or something called Bad Wolf Way. That's twice. I don't know what it is. I think
it's basically.
I think I saw it down at Backsgate as well. I don't know what it is. It just keeps appearing. It's like
It's like one of those. It's like one of those words you keep hearing on the radio station, and you keep hearing.
Yeah, it is. It is exactly like that.
And I know how you did it because I was the one that showed you the.
Yeah, I know.
The object. They're so cool.
Mark, shut up! You're ruining the illusion. Play along with it. Don't break the fourth wall. I don't know where they come from. It's really weird.
Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. When you're talking about burning foods, you're saying, "Have you burned the food yet?" I'm gonna do a Yoda impression saying, "Burn food you have."
Burn food you have. The younglings you must kill.
Food you have. Burn it, but you must. Gallifrey stands, you say? No, burn it, you must.
Gallifrey falls, it does.
Oh, it's
Chuff,
like,
chuff, chuff.
What's it? It's that picture, I'm not sure if you've seen the Drake meme, where he's looking away for a second in one picture, but in the next minute he's pointing at it. You have to put like something like, oh no, what, I've lost it. Oh, I've lost my train of thought.
I've got a train. Mark, you can have this train of thought.
No.
Train fan says,
oh, no, yeah.
Also, do you have a public Discord server? I do! I do! Mark, do the thing! Do the thing!
Sorry dude, it's about as dead as a doorknob on there.
Yeah, no, it kind of is dead. Give him your server instead. Your server's more alive than mine.
I'm giving you more the link for your server.
Put it in the... Put it in the stream chat for him. But yes, I do have a Discord server. Mr. Train Fan. There it is. There's the link. Mark's gone to check food again. Blah. I do not have an OnlyFans account, Mark. Shut the fuck up. You lying piece of scum. For context, Mark has commented in the stream chat that I have an OnlyFans account. I don't. I promise you, I don't. It's good money. Nothing wrong with it, but I don't have one. Train Fan says he joined the server. Well, welcome to the server, sir. I expect I probably got the Discord notification somewhere. I just haven't quite seen it yet because I'm a little bit preoccupied. But as soon as I get a chance, I will come and say hello. By which I mean I'll track you down, open your door, stand on your doorstep and scream hello in your face. I shouldn't need to check the point work at Sunbury because it should already be set, and indeed it is. How delightful. Almost as if I pay attention or some shit. I tell you one thing. I do hope that I had the audio settings correct for the whole video. The whole stream, sorry. Because I did change it halfway through the stream. So I hope that it all sounded okay to start with. It should be fine, but you never know. If you're in the YouTube community and you use OBS, you know exactly what I mean. It likes to change things for no reason at all. Because it's an absolute cunt. I think Train Fan has appeared in the Discord chat. Oh, I'm doing 30 miles an hour. I do apologise, guys. Rob, his name is Rob. Hello, Rob, aka Train Fan. Welcome, sir. Let the madness ensue. Mark says in the stream chat, train you have. Chuff it must go. No, Mark. Trains don't go chuff when they're going downhill. They go, roll. Free roll. Yeah. Track noises. Oh, look at that. There's a narrow gauge railway line down there. Wonder what that is. Guess we'll never know. Train Fan says hello. I mean, Rob says hello. That's going to get confusing, isn't it? Welcome, sir. I hope you enjoy your stay. He said with malice in his eyes. I'm only a bit crazy. Rob, you'll get to know that. I say a bit crazy. I'm very crazy. So yet again, Mark abandons us. Because he is a trash panda. That's the wrong button. There we go. I tell you what, rolling down this route has actually been quite relaxing. I've rather enjoyed rolling backwards. And then the train went and ruined it. Thanks, Dit Cheat, you piece of shit. Dit Cheat, more like shit heap. Am I right, guys? Please laugh. Train Fan says, Mark has abandoned us. Yes, he has abandoned us. What a cunt. And my fan's running out of battery. Well, that's good news. Guess I better plug it in then. That was easy. Train Fan says, imagine doing fly shunting. Well, that sounds like fun. But also dangerous. Ah, Mark, you're back. I think.
Finally, sit down. Holy moly.
Is your family fed and watered now?
Yep.
Good. Slay them in their sleep, you must. Destroy them together, we will. I was thinking the other day, how badass would Yoda have been if he turned to the dark side, like as a Sith Lord?
Right, let's just begin.
Shit would have been crazy. Evil I am! Mark has returned from his legendary adventure. Yes, he has indeed. The feeding of the family. Write a book about it, Mark. Write a book and tell the world of your adventures.
I've effectively doing the hokey cokey weaving. In it must go, out it must come.
Oh, like that, is it? It's your family, Mark! How could you? Ding dong, Alabama calling.
You do the hokey pokey. Turn around, you must. That's what it's all about.
Sweet home Alabama.
Sweet home Alabama.
All jokes aside, it's a good song. I don't even care. It's like Hotel California. I fucking love that song.
I thought you liked the YMCA more.
No.
But is it fun to stay at?
I don't know. Maybe it is. I tell you what is fun though. It's fun to slay at the YMCA. Sith Lord intensifies. Duel of the Fates starts playing. No, that's not Duel of the Fates, Mark. That's
I know.
that's Carol of the Bells, I think.
Yes, or something like that.
Christmas song. I don't know why, but whenever I hear that introduction for Carol of the Bells, all I can think of is you ever seen Nightmare Before Christmas?
I am a nightmare.
This is Halloween. This is. It just sounds like the same sort of tune to my ears.
Halloween? Oh, Halloween.
This is Halloween. Halloween. Halloween.
Halloween?
This is Halloween, bruh.
Hello. You know how kids come up to your door and say trick or treat on Halloween? Instead of giving them treats, you give them no, put weed inside.
You just give them hard drugs instead of sweets. When I was a kid, we didn't get no bald candy. We got hard drugs instead. Oh boy, was it fun! Hot diggity!
Oh damn! It's I'm not sure if you had that sweets, but they're like a plastic wrapper, but they're like small little round. They're kind of like tablets, but they're smaller and round in the packet. You pay the sweets for like what's the laxatives, something like that.
Oh yeah, you change them for that
sweet.
instead. That's cruel. I fucking love it.
Evil gambit.
Train fan says Mark versus Family, the movie. I'd pay to see that. It would just be Mark, just like an hour and a half of Mark screaming "fuck off" to his family at various interludes. Do it your fucking self.
No, I don't mind helping out. It's just annoying. I don't mind how cooking dinner for people. It's just a bit of a pain when I have things planned. But well.
Yeah.
What can you do?
Kill them all with fire.
Dr. Pepper.
Burn down your
When
house.
it's cold.
Go out for the day, burn down the house, and go, oh, what a surprise. How'd this happen? Oops. Oh well, guess we'll never find out.
How your family are burned down, you must.
Cremated they have been.
They have.
Well done they are.
What's the
Hello, cows.
they
Moo.
barbecue to our new meaning?
Ooh. Family barbecue. Am I right?
Marinated.
Train fan says it'll be $100 a ticket. Yes, it would be. It's $100 for a ticket, $50 of which goes to the Sad Mark Fund. The Buy Mark Cake Fund, because he's a sad boy.
Yes, I am. Right, we're speeding up now, so.
Speaking of being sad, do you like retail therapy? If so, visit lttstore.com. Get this, Linus Tech Tips water bottle, only $29.99, free shipping. Ooh, yeah. Oh dear, I put the brakes on a bit too much there. Train fan says, nah, only 1 cent goes to the sad Mark fund. Oh, poor Mark.
Well, that's basically a lot of businesses today. Oh, we'll donate
Yeah, pretty
dollars
much.
to charity. Only $1 gets sent.
Or if you're Nestle, you don't pay anyone at all.
No, Nestle just sends the money to the Horse Meat Foundation.
No, they just enslave people instead. True fact. Google it. Look it up. Ignoring the fact I've got Nestle milkshake powder in my cupboard. It doesn't matter. It's not there. No one else makes it, alright? Stop judging me.
Speaking of enslaving, you should really check out Call Me Kevin's Sims 4 series. You don't have to like the game. He is an absolute masterpiece. It's just fucking hilarious. It's like random Sims to work in his basement selling paintings and whatnot. He goes into the Sims' houses and starts selling all their stuff.
That's really funny.
He literally nicks their stuff, nicks the children. Oh yeah, in The Sims 4, you can literally move into a household and you can take their children and take a fee. So you can, if they have like 20,000, you can
Social services, the simulator.
Yeah. It can get a bit stale playing it, but The Sims 4 is just fucking hilarious at times. Oh, sorry, it's not swearing.
Ah, you're
I
alright.
swear,
Mum's
never
not
swear.
here.
Every point says, "Mark, stop swearing."
Yeah,
Yes,
you get a phone call from my mum. Stop swearing!
That's the funny thing, she's actually slid into my DMs before.
Oh, yeah, of course she has. Totally.
She has. I'll actually so I can find the message.
Oh, really?
It was when
Prove
you broke
it.
your phone.
Screenshot it.
Oh, I will. I'll send it to you later. It
Good.
was when you broke your phone months ago.
Oh! That would make sense, actually.
No, I don't want Eminem being fuck off.
Anakin memes.
Yeah. Hello. Sorry to bother you. I'm Nathaniel Plum. Have you heard from him lately? I sent you all the screenshots to prove it. She did message me.
Good.
So just so you know, if you're naughty,
Are you gonna tattle on me to my mummy?
She wants to be or she wants to be naughty. Wink, wink.
Oi, watch it. She's a happily married She's a married woman. If you're watching this, hi Dad, love you.
Your dad is
I'm gonna die soon.
You are fucked, my dude.
Yeah, I know. Right, what's the head code for light engine?
I think it's just one like in the centre at the top.
No, that's passenger. Oh, I think it's one on the
Well,
buffer
probably.
beam in the middle. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's one in the middle. At the bottom, I think. I can't be asked to
Right,
fucking Google it. Right, points. Change. Thank you. Oh, I'm already set to go to the turntable road. I don't need to go on the turntable. I'm just going to put it near the turntable because I can. Because I'm a fucking rebel. Rebel scum.
Rebel reptan.
Excuse me,
Rebel
can you...
scum.
Oh. Yeah, would help if I...
have been so fine today. Holy moly.
Would probably help if I put it in forward gear and took the handbrake off.
I'm not joking. I've tried driving this thing so many times over stable the ATF, and it has never wanted to steam for me, not once. And today it's been fine. It's steam.
Is it
perfect.
producing steam like mental, like my mana class
Yes,
is at the
it's
moment?
literally blowing off, even though.
Yeah.
I still need practice with it, but I think I'm pretty much almost there with the ATF. That's why I've never driven it much. I just could not drive it.
I quite like
Saved
it.
my life.
Here we go.
Okay.
Train fan, what's your favourite railway loco to drive in Railworks? I quite like driving the BMG stuff. It's a lot of fun.
So do I. It's
And
really
the manners are exceptionally
Once you get
well
your head
done as
around
well. Yeah, agreed.
BMG stuff, you need time. Like, you can't just
You
drive
need,
it.
like,
You can't
yeah. You can't just
Black
jump
Fives
in
are
and go,
actually
whee! The Black
In my
Fives are
opinion,
really
Black
simple.
Fives-
Yeah.
Yeah. But
The
again,
West
you
Countries
need
and
time.
the merchants are a bit difficult. But they're alright.
their injectors are more realistic in
Yeah.
inverted commas.
I
They are
cheat.
much
I
more
put it
difficult
on.
to
I
drive.
put
You
it
need to
on
trim this on.
auto trimmer valve assist
same.
thing, and then just turn them on and off when I need
It
to.
makes it so much easier.
It does.
I used to tease Nathan about the automatic trimmers. I was saying, "Oh, you pussy," and it's like a few months later, Nathan, you know how I called you a pussy for using automatic trimmers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I may have switched to the dark side. I used to be fine though. I used to never have issues. And then for some weird reason, it just started for months. It's like, oh, what's going on? And I
Yeah.
could never get the hang of it.
It's a weird game.
yeah.
This, I have to say.
It is weird.
With the way
You're
things
not
are
gonna drive it the same
implemented,
way
and
each time.
exactly. Yeah, you could do a
Yeah.
run from fucking Carlisle to
London to
Stranraer.
Brighton. Yeah.
Yeah, and you could
Carlisle,
be the
yeah.
best fireman in the universe, and then you load the same scenario the next day with the same loco, same rolling stock, and everything, and it just steams like an absolute fucking dog. It's
Yeah.
like the
one
Britannias.
thing,
They're
you could be
they're a
amazing.
cunt to drive. The Brits, they really are.
That's the thing. You don't even need to like be. What was I gonna say? Like one day you could be the best fireman and it just won't steam. You
Yeah.
can do anything perfect. You can do anything you want. It won't steam.
And
The
it just
next
sits
day,
there
you'll be
judging
slightly
you.
sloppy and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
And that's what the BMG. Oh yeah, the ATFs do have the warming up thing, so you do need to wait a few minutes before
Do
setting
they?
off. Yeah, they have I think they do a warming system.
Oh, didn't know that. I know that the Britannias have
Yeah.
that thing with the superheater where it needs to warm through a little bit. That's annoying as
Yeah,
well.
I think that's what.
Because I always forget about it. Always forget about it.
Yeah.
Gonna have to turn my fan speed up. It's a bit too warm, I'm afraid. Hope you can't hear it too much. So that's the live stream kind of done, really.
Well, that run anyway. Yeah.
Well, that bit of it, yeah. I don't. An hour and a
We don't have
half.
to continue.
I might go for a 2-hour stream. Tell you what.
It's up to you, really.
Let's make this interesting. Hang on a moment. Here we go. Okay, so I need to go on that one and that one. Well, hey!
I am now going down Shap.
Why don't we do a kind of sneak peek for the Top Link chat show?
Oh yeah.
So I've made a note of some topics to talk about. So for those that don't know, the Top Link chat show, also known as the TLC show for short,
Wibble.
is a series that me and Mark and hopefully Logan will be starting fairly soon. It's going to be like a kind of podcast type thing, just about railways in general, model railways, virtual railways, real railways, and anything in between. We're just going to pick a series of topics and chat shit about it, basically. That's kind of what we're going to do. So, why don't I start us off by okay, so Mark, what locos do you think are underrated, the unsung heroes of the railway world?
Without a doubt, S15s.
S15s.
That's obvious. Probably the merchant navies.
Okay.
That might be people might not agree. I'll explain more if needs to be. And maybe the I'll go with those two for a moment.
Yeah.
Oh, the Lord Nelsons.
Lord Nelsons. So why would you say they are underrated in quotation marks?
S15s are pretty powerful, and they're
Yeah.
freight locomotives.
That,
Compared
yes.
to every other freight loco, which were 280s or 210s, the S15s are only 460s. But for their size, they are mega powerful.
For their size,
Lord
the S15s are the most powerful craft afloat. Sorry.
Exactly. The Lord Nelsons, they were, what was I going to say? Until the Kings came along, they were the most strongest 460 in the UK. The whole reason this Kings exists, really, is because of the Lord Nelsons. Without the Lord Nelsons, there would be no King class.
Ah. So they're underrated because they gave birth to the most powerful 460
I think
class
they're
in the
underrated because
country.
they weren't, even though they didn't perform the best, they were still really quite good locomotives.
Oh yeah.
And are the merchant saviors underrated? They're well liked. I wouldn't
I
say
mean,
they're underrated at all.
I
They're not.
I
I don't think they're
don't know.
appreciated as much.
I don't think they're appreciated. Yeah. You know, a lot of people
I
just
wouldn't say
say,
they're
"Oh,
underrated,
it's a
but
merchant."
they're less appreciated because the merchant navies, at the moment, they are the most reliable locos on the main line.
They certainly
Like,
seem to
even-
be. I haven't seen any failures of merchants in, well, forever.
Clan line has
I mean,
not had a
Clan Line
single
has
failure.
always been in immaculate condition, and British India
She's
Line's
been
always been
perfect.
in fairly good nick as well.
Well, Clan line's only had one small issue, but that was only fails fixed within a few days. But that
Yeah.
wasn't on a tour. That was just during testing.
That was during testing, yeah.
But apart from that, she's been fine. British Indian Line has, again, apart from a few issues when she was from restoration, which is natural, you're going to have issues after restoration.
Oh,
she's been
obviously,
fine.
yeah.
And then it's just like, on the main line, they do a really good job and they're really strong.
Yeah.
I think they're quite.
They always seem to pull the crowds as well. I mean, I've always
That's
thought
the thing.
whether there'd be like more crowds for Clan Line or for Scotsman, because Scotsman is so overrated. It's unbelievable.
Oh, I will tell you. Hold on to that thought. But I do agree with the crowds. Clan Line is a locomotive that can pull in almost similar levels.
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
When
she's
turns
not as
about,
famous
you
as
will see
Scotsman.
platforms packed.
Oh yeah.
Well, without COVID. But as
Oh
you
yeah, yeah, yeah.
she's not overrated as such. She has a history far greater than that of Mallard and Truro, and those
Yeah.
are two locomotives that are without a doubt overrated. Without that speed
I
record,
think City
Mallard
of
is
Truro is underrated. Not a lot of people know that she was the first, officially or unofficial, to hit the ton.
Again, with Truro, without that speed record, she's nothing. She's a lovely loco.
That's true.
And
That's
she'd
true.
be like for her to die, but without the speed record fame, he would be almost unheard of.
She would just be another 4-4. That's a very good point, actually, because that's the
So,
only thing that
without the
makes her
speed
famous.
records, but if you take the speed record away from the Scotsman, you still have the rest
You
of the
still
history.
have an interesting history. Like, every
And
single
even
owner
then-
that had it went bankrupt. Shipped from America
Well, she went-
on the funds of,
she went to
like, the
Australia.
public. Yeah.
Yeah. She went to Australia, America, the whole world, all over the world, effectively. Yeah, she went bankrupt. She bankrupted a few people, but that's
That's
Part
part
of
and
life,
tide of
effectively.
owning a mainline steam loco, if I'm honest.
'Cause
You're
effectively
going to
steam
run out of
locomotive
money
is a
at some
business.
point. It is, exactly. And it's a failing
You're
business
running
at
a
that.
yeah.
You can't really... It's... Okay, this will be controversial. You can't really
Oh,
make money off of mainline steam. You can, but it's really difficult. It's not easy. Because
Yeah.
the costs massively, massively outweigh anything that you make back from it by a massive amount. I mean, you
And what
think
was I
of
gonna
the current price of coal, which is only going to go up now that the power stations in this country are closing.
Yeah.
It's going to be a shitstorm trying to power mainline steam and run it
Yeah.
not at a loss.
And going back to Scotsman for a second, she is the only one that can really draw high crowds. And people always complain, oh, she costed too much to restore. That will be out the same for Mallard.
Oh,
Whatever
yeah.
happens, Mallard will still cost a fairly high amount. Oh, but Scotsman costs trespassers. Again, Mallard will too.
Mallard would do the same thing. I mean, I've seen
Mallard and
people
Scotsman
trespassing for the merchants before now. It's not unheard of.
Merchants, Mallard and Scotsman are not overrated in my opinion. They're just
They're
they
overhyped.
overshadow the rest of the LNER.
Yes,
They are
definitely.
far greater. They are far nicer designed than Scotsman for sure.
Oh, yeah.
That-
So, for me, I would say the underrated locos, and this will be controversial, Class 08, diesel electric shunter. Because, for their size, again, similar thing with the S15s that you
All
said
the
about.
size are the most powerful
For the-
float.
For the size, they are immensely powerful. They can basically outpull most other diesel locos of their size by an
What
absolute
slow
mile.
coasters?
Class 08.
Oh, Class 08, yeah.
They have an unbelievable pulling power. I'm just going to very quickly Google it because I don't quite remember
Oh, I can do it for you.
off the top of my head. All I want is
But
tractive effort.
Yeah, tractive effort.
Tractive effort,
£35,000.
£35,000. So that's 160 kilonewtons. That, in case you didn't know, is a lot.
That's actually a lot of some steam locos.
For it's it's the most powerful British
Class
steam
08.
loco, with the exception of the Bayer Garrett. That would be the 9F, and that was £30,000 tractive effort, I think.
Yeah.
But you know, the thing is with the Class 08, it's not just. Oh no, my mistake. Tractive effort for a 9F is £39,000. So that's only 5,000 off. That's not a lot for its size. But anyway, the thing with the Class 08, it's not just a shunting engine. You know, you can do anything with it. Maximum speed of, what, 20 or 18, I think? Which is a bit sluggish. But if you've got a short out and back run, like a mile or so of track, it's perfectly acceptable.
Yeah.
Might not look very good with a load of coaches behind it, but it gets the job done.
What other locos do you think are underappreciated?
I would say... okay then. Again, not a steam loco. It's the British Rail Class 121 bubble car.
Interesting.
As of 2017, they are and remain the longest serving first generation DMU in this country. Going from 1957 or something right up until 2017. Which is ridiculous.
Yeah. That's really good.
It's that's a working career of, what's that, 50, 60 years or so? Something like that?
Probably, yeah, more or less about, yeah.
Chiltern Railways, I think, was the last company to operate one.
Yeah.
2015, sorry. No, 2017, where it was left mainline service. Yeah, 50 years old. What can you say, in modern terms, for air quotes, modern traction, with the exception of the HSTs, lasted a career of 50 years? Not a lot.
Well, the HSTs were only a stopgap. It's really weird. It's kind of bad to compare them to the HSTs, because HSTs themselves were really good.
HSTs are exceptional, but they're only 40-something years old. But still, they've both had a very impressive career. Yes,
they lasted far longer than they were supposed to.
Oh, absolutely. They're only built to last 10 years or so. But yeah. They absolutely smashed it out of the ballpark.
But for some weird reason, people wanted to keep the Pacers instead of smashing them up on the spot.
I quite like the Pacers. I don't know why. They've got a weird kind of...
eat him because I can't hear that anymore.
Sorry. They've got a really weird charm about them. I don't know what it is. It's such a weird looking motherfucker when it turns up at, like, Exeter St David's or something. It's really bizarre.
The Pacers do have a charm to them when they're on fire.
When they're in the bin, yeah. Right. Next topic.
Yeah, next topic.
What is the biggest annoyance of the modern railway, in your opinion?
Ooh. One is definitely trespassers.
Yes, I would agree with that for definite.
Two is jobs worth.
Is what?
Jobs worth. So
right.
Staff
who
take their job way too seriously.
Oh, yeah.
Over the top.
Yeah.
Three, the rail community as a whole. But
a
few people in the rail community.
I would agree with you with that one. Trespassers and, as a whole, most of the rail community, yeah.
I think the rail community kind of links into trespassers because people are quick to... go back, like Scotsman.
Yeah.
People in the community will be like, "Oh, Scotsman causes trespassers." No, she doesn't. It's nothing to do with Scotsmen. It's to do with brain-dead morons who don't follow the rules. People who don't follow the laws, Scotsman can't tell you go trespass.
Yeah.
Scotsman doesn't do anything.
Exactly. They chose that on their own. They did that themselves. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, more to the point, it doesn't have to be Scotsman. It could be any mainline registered loco on the planet, and people will still trespass to try and see it. I've seen it in America with the big boys. I've seen it on the fucking.
We won't talk about India.
Well, they do it all the time. That's their thing. But no,
they don't trespass. They just hang on the front.
They just jump on the top of it. Yeah, but no, it's same all over the world. Mainline Steam is a magnet for trespassing because people want to get that unique shot, and they don't give a fuck how they get it. They don't care if they put their own life at risk, if they put someone else's life at risk. They just want that fucking picture. That's all they care about. And that's dangerous, and really, really dangerous, and fucking stupid. And it needs to stop.
One thing I hate about not railways, but one thing I hate, kinda, is TikTok. And why is it related to railways? Because in the last few months, you have seen a massive rise in people who use social media to act cool. Where you see a lot of people standing on crossings or on the tracks and thinking they're cool. They'll post images to social media, they'll get called out for being stupid, they'll get defensive, they'll insult people in the rail community. That needs to stop.
Yes. In fact,
It's only when experience occurs, they get injured or killed, people will wake up a little bit. But even then, the families will still blame the railways for their children being complete fucking morons.
And that's the thing that I think personally annoys me the most, because I've worked on railways before. I worked on the Dartmoor Railway in Oakhampton for the best part of, 5 to 7 years of my life when I was a teenager. The bane of my existence was people fucking trespassing. It might seem something simple to deal with. You get a phone call, oh, there's trespassers, oh, okay, we'll get rid of them, they're gone, carry on. It's not that simple.
No.
Because you've got to make sure that they're not going to come back once they've left. They may have dropped their phone on the floor, or their glasses, or gone the wrong way, or something like that.
Or their brain cells.
Or dropped their brain cells, yeah.
But that's it, it's just like...
But you saying about...
Nowadays, people wanted it cool.
Yeah. And as you say, it's always the railway that gets blamed, and that's not right. It's not the railway's fault. There are fences by the line side for a fucking reason. Stay behind them and you won't die, you dumb cunts.
Just because there's a hole in the fence, just because there's not a fence there, doesn't mean you can go there.
Honestly, I know it's a cliche, but trespassers are like sheep. Ooh, there's a hole in this fence. I'm gonna stick my head in it. Oh, now I'm stuck. Oh, woe is me. That's what they're like.
Trespassers are like flat earthers. Dumb and annoying. I'm sorry for anyone who is a
dumb, annoying, and pointless.
Not all the flat earthers are annoying. Some are reasonable. Some are nice. But it's when people like trespassers there's no reason to be on the railways.
No. It doesn't... It's not cool. It's not clever. It's dangerous. And outright stupid. And more to the point, illegal.
Actually...
Very illegal.
It's not. It's not actually illegal. It's effectively morally wrong. It's morally illegal. It's not lawfully illegal.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Now that's interesting.
This surprised me too.
That's interesting.
Illegal. Morally, it's illegal. Yes, it shouldn't happen. But lawfully, it's not illegal. But places do hold the right to fine you.
Is this? Because I remember something similar quite a long time ago now, where it's something to do with the Public Right-of-Way Act or something along those lines, where it's something like a piece of land cannot belong solely to one person or something ridiculous like that, like a really old English law.
No, I'm not sure what it's related
I'm
to,
sure
but
I read something like that a little while ago. I'm sure of it. I don't remember exactly what it was. But we had an interaction with one of these trespassing people, didn't we? Not that long ago. Well, I did anyway.
I'm gonna say I don't remember.
Was that I'm not going to name drop him because I don't want to get in trouble. But he's on YouTube. As far as I know, he's still on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
He videoed himself. I don't remember where he was. I think it was West Somerset, I think. I don't remember.
On. There's two. I think there's two videos. What was it? One of the guy on the bike.
I don't remember if he was on a bike or not, but I know that his YouTube channel, he does a lot of motocross sports and stuff as well as
Oh no, I don't think you're
railways. I don't remember. I can't name drop him obviously, so I don't want to get in trouble for it. But
is their initial CC?
No, it's not. It's W.
It's a
something.
No, not me.
Oh, okay.
Not what I'm thinking of. I'll explain in a minute.
Different. Okay. But yeah, you were saying that they get called out and then they get defensive out. That's exactly the same thing that happened with this guy. I called him out and said, "Hey, look. You know, you're clearly a fan of railways. That's cool. That's brilliant. That's amazing. But you can't go trespassing on private railway property and then broadcast it on the internet for everyone to see, because that's illegal. That's also how you get arrested, probably, and also dumb, dangerous, and stupid." And again, he got defensive and said, "Oh, blah, 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 nonsense that I don't even remember because I don't care anymore." But it's their mentality that I genuinely find interesting.
It's their mentality of being
how
able to do what
have
they
they
want
got
without
into that frame of
consequence and being
mind?
able to- Yeah.
Exactly. How can they think
But,
they can live their life with no consequence? This isn't like some Rick and Morty episode where he had that button that he created a save point and then did everything without consequence. That's not what life is like. You know, you do things, they have repercussions for a reason. And then to go online and promote yourself, breaking the law, is another level of dumb fuckery that I don't understand either. It's like if you go somewhere and you do something illegal, why would you put it online? Why would you? Why would you? What? Why? Why would you do it? Why? Why? It's dumb.
There are 3 examples of this. One, somebody broke into the Great Central Railway, Nottingham, the north of...
I remember
I can't
that.
which one it was.
Yeah.
They posted it online, on YouTube. People called them out. They and their group of bandwagon pricks, as I should say, got defensive and started saying, "Oh, it's fine, it's abandoned." It's just like, no, it's not.
That's right. I saw that one because the video was called "Exploring an Abandoned Railway Yard" or something like that.
Yeah,
I remember
it's
that.
that one.
Yeah, I remember that one.
There's a second one where there's people cycling on the West Somerset Railway. I don't know if they got told off or anything in the end, but it's a video channel of somebody took of people cycling along the railway. 5 minutes later, 9351 comes along and arrives on the platform at Dunster, I think.
Ah, yeah.
Thirdly, there is Charlie. Should I name?
No, don't name drop. Just do first name with nothing else.
He's already known over the internet. There's no point.
Okay.
Literally, he had a channel. It got taken down, or he deleted it. He posted a picture on Twitter of some railway tracks. Oh, you might think there's nothing wrong there. It's a nice little image. Is that Starcross? Oh, you think it's still fine? On the tracks.
Starcross, that's the main line. That's Dawlish.
Oh, Dawlish or somewhere like that.
Yeah.
There's an image. It's just at the tracks. He's on the tracks. Oh, you might think he's standing on a crossing. No crossing. You might think he's standing on a crossing by a platform. There's no platform. He is standing smack dead in the central of 2 tracks along the Great Western Main Line near Dawlish or Starcross. I think it was definitely Starcross, not near. Just an image of the tracks. There were no gates inside. There are no pathways. There are no crossings. He was fully trespassing on the mainline railway where HSTs or 801s could come across any moment,
I
and he
mean,
defended it.
Christ, line speed on Dawlish is a maximum of, what, 70 miles an hour? I think it's 60 in places, but maximum is 70. If you get hit by a train doing 70, you're not going to fucking wake up again, mate. I'll tell you that for free.
No.
Yeah,
You'll be
but...
in a coma for the rest of your life.
And if you're
Usually
not in a
about 5
coma,
minutes.
you'll be dead. Very dead. Flattened. Broken apart. In fact, there was a TV series a little while ago. I don't remember what it was called, but it was filmed at, was it Paddington Station or something, or Euston or something like that. And there was kind of like the Yorkshire Railway one, but the main line railway. And they were talking about what happens if a train hits a person. And I don't think it was actually on the programme. I think it was in one of the deleted scenes that I found on YouTube somewhere. But they had one guy, one of the cleaners, he was explaining how there was a young bride who threw herself in front of an HST. The only reason that the cleaner, knew it was a bride was because the hand that he found stuck in the brake rigging, a decapitated hand in the brake rigging, still had the wedding ring on. That's all that was left of her.
Oh god, that is just awful.
That's what happens if you trespass and get hit by a train. It literally dismembers you. To quote Johnny Five, disassembled, Stephanie.
Right, on a brighter note, next topic.
Yeah, sorry. Next topic.
We went,
okay, here we go. Things that annoy you, specifically at steam railways.
There was one guy at the railway. He was kind of sizable. He was a bit porky, shall we say. He had a camera, and I don't know what it was. I'm trying to describe it. He had glasses, and he had hair, sort of like in curtains. Yeah, anyway, curtain. He's kind of like blondie brownish hair, I think.
I see where this is going. It's me, isn't it? Fuck you. But speaking of people with cameras, the thing that annoys me the most is when people get in front of you when you're trying to take a picture. And it's obvious because you have a fucking camera in your hand and they still get in your way. It's so rude and so annoying. Because I get that we all want the good views and the good shots and stuff, but share?
Yeah, it's like one person takes a photo. Oh, look, there's a train. Somebody. It's worse. They look right behind you, and they see you, and they're like, "You're not there. Then you should stand in front of you." To be fair, I can get around that because I find the more things in a photo, the better.
Yeah,
so
I quite like it.
In my photo,
yeah,
I am fine with it for the most part.
As to the atmosphere, yeah.
But it's when it gets in your way, they get in your way.
It's like when you're standing on the platform trying to get a picture of the engine as it runs round the coaches or goes to the servicing point or something like that, and you're standing as close to the edge of the platform as you dare to get a clear shot, and then someone just walks in front of you to get the same picture. Oh,
yeah.
It happened in a video. I don't think I've got the clip anymore. It was at Woody Bay during the Father's Day thing they did a couple of years ago. I was trying to do... It was the video clip of... was it my dad or my granddad driving Pilton, the great big Gardner engine Hunslet thing they've got there. It was this clip before that where it was just someone else driving it. I was trying to film it, and this guy got in front of me to film it as well, and I just shouted at him like as loud as I could, "Get out of my way, please!" And I was going to make more of a scene of it to drive the point home, but he just... I mean, to his credit, once I screamed at him, he did move. But the point is, I shouldn't have had... Alexa, shut the fuck up. The point is, I shouldn't have had to have screamed at him to get him to move. He should have just, realised it and moved out of the way himself, rather than being yelled at for it like a child.
Yeah, basically. I'm just trying to think of something like on preservation lines.
Yeah, this one for me is going to be very unpopular. It's people with children. I fucking hate you. Why?
Explain.
Specifically, families that bring their babies with them. Why? The baby's not going to remember it. If it's a little toddler, 2 or 3 years old, yeah, fine, go for your life. If it's
Nathan,
like
one name.
6 months
Madeline
old,
Khan.
ha ha ha, yeah.
They're not going to learn. They learn from that lesson. Nobody's going to leave their babies alone, apart from them, of course.
It's just it stems from the fact that I don't like children anyway. But
Yeah.
specifically, it's parents with badly behaved children, specifically that I don't like.
It's
Where the
spoiled
parent-
children and
yeah.
spoiled parents. Yeah.
Both, where the parent knows the kid is misbehaving and does
And they don't do
nothing
anything.
about it.
Yeah. That's
The kid could be
fucking up.
screaming, running up and down the coaches, throwing things on the floor, throwing
Punching
food
passengers,
everywhere, punching
throwing
people,
grenades.
thumping
I'm
on
not
the
sure if you've been on
window.
I'm not sure if you've been on a train where a child has thrown a grenade. So dumb.
I haven't, but I've heard stories. It's quite messy. All
Not
right,
everywhere.
strikes, calm down. But it's just, it's a public place. You wouldn't let your kids behave like that, in a restaurant or something like that, or or on a
Yes, I
bus,
would.
public transport. But these people, they seem to, and it just
Yeah.
baffles my mind why they let them behave like that, because they know the kid's being bad. Because it doesn't take
It's
a
a shit
fucking
parent.
genius to work out when a kid's misbehaving. But they just do nothing. And it really winds me up. Because it ruins... Because I'm autistic, I don't like loud noises. And it fucking ruins my day. It really does. I'm just trying to have a nice day out filming the choo-choo trains. I don't want to fucking
Crying
listen
baby.
to your crotch goblin screaming because it can't have a fucking ice cream. I don't care.
I don't care if you want a fucking ice cream. I do.
I know, it's like, I want to train. You don't hear me screaming to my mother about it, do you? So, sorry, Mike, what's your annoyance?
One thing that annoys me in railway, it's kind of like going off previous topics as well. It's Facebook. People on Facebook are so demanding, and it's mainly the armchairs. It's just like there's a specific person on Facebook. They're constantly saying, "Oh, why doesn't Lady of Legend come to this railway? I can't travel down to that railway at Didcot. Why did it come up to the Severn Valley Railway?" Yet, that same person spends fucking £50 or £60 for a tour on the Settle Carlisle many times a year.
Oof.
They can spend money on so many rail tours, yet they can't spend money on a train ticket down to that railway just to see that locomotive.
I know,
And then
right?
they go whinge about it on Facebook. All the prices are so ridiculous. Yeah, but you're spending money. You have the money. It's not exactly if you can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
So
So
what's
if
the
you're
drive? Take the
spending all
train.
that money on rail tours, why can't you pay for petrol to get somewhere?
Like-
It's like the same price,
not-
if not more.
Yeah.
So-
It's not. Yeah, it's not just 1 or 2 rail tours. It's maybe like 8 at a minimum for them. And
Oh, I
it's the
know,
same
yeah.
Tour every single season, and it's just like either go on a different. I just want to say one day, go on a fucking different tour.
yeah.
You don't need to do it again. Otherwise, stop complaining on Facebook about you can't be able to see that locomotive. You can. You're just lazy little shit who can't be asked to take the train.
Big woof.
And it's just like they do it constantly, and it doesn't help that every day on their Instagram they're always bitching about somebody on Facebook, and it's just like,
Oh, I know.
Kill me
Well,
now.
I mean, as an extension to what you've just said, it's people telling railways what to do with their own railway and locomotives. Like you said,
Oh, yeah.
why can't XYZ group bring their loco to XYZ railway? Because it's
Money,
not your loco.
time, and efficiency.
Precisely. That's the money is one of the big things. If they bring this loco here, is it going to be able to pay for itself? That's the main question.
Yeah. Can it even go in the first place? Do we have
Precisely.
the funds
Does it
to
fit?
take travel? Yeah,
Will
did
it
you?
work? Is it broken? Do they have the physical Like, do they have the like the services and stuff available
Yeah.
to it? You know, have they got enough coal and water capacity to service this thing? Like, if you took a 9F, the 9F from North York Moors, and you took it to, like, Bodmin, it's not going to fucking work.
Yeah.
Sidings
It's
are
like-
too small. There's not enough coal capacity. There's not enough water. You know, the track is too tight for a start. It wouldn't fit in the shed. And at the same
carrying
time,
on from what we were saying, it's just like it's like the same person would go on the Facebook groups and complain about why Didcot aren't going mainline with their locomotives, even though they said they would do in the past. It's called change of efficiency, change of well, I can't remember what the word is, but just because they could then, they can't now.
exactly, yeah, change of circumstance. Yeah,
That's it, circumstances.
you
And
know,
they're always on about it. They're always complaining, oh, why didn't you go mainline? Because they can't afford it. It's realistically, mainline isn't a good option for heritage railways.
it's not.
If
It's
you're
really
somebody
not.
like Jeremy Hosking, as shit as these political opinions are, he has the money to send locos mainline.
He does, and it's the same with Ian Riley with his collection of Black Fives as well. He's got the money to do it, so
And
he
his,
does it.
Yeah, in his van outside
Yeah.
the schools.
Exactly. Oof.
Yeah, I don't even
That's
know
a
what
political joke there, Mark. Well done. 10 points. But it's like,
yeah, it's
you know, it's like the people that scream and cry because an engine's not the right colour. Who fucking cares? It's not your loco to
Oh,
complain about.
They're always complaining about BR Black.
I mean, okay,
What?
I
It's not the
do
most
agree
exciting thing.
there is a lot of BR Black locos, but
What can you
BR
do
Black
about it?
does look nice. The reason they do it is because it's easy to do, it's easy to maintain, and it doesn't fade. That's it. That's the only reason. Green paint,
think-
blue paint, red paint, it all fades like fuck. Black paint doesn't.
And it's
Black
also to
is
say
not
it's
a
more
spectrum of
costly.
light. It doesn't fade. It's
It's more costly to put something in blue or red than it is black, and even then, railways have to keep a sense of realism.
exactly.
So
yeah,
if they put a loco in blue, it might not just be realistic, but it's what they want. But if
precisely.
they put it in black, it's more realistic because not locos carry blue. So fucking what? It's
I know.
running.
It's
There's no, like,
running.
people who
It's
say
in
they want-
operation. It's not sat rusting away in a museum somewhere, wasting its own time. It's earning a living.
Mm.
You know
It's kind of
that.
like the
At the end of the
people who
day,
say-
that's what most rail fans care about, if it works or
Yeah.
not.
It's kind of like the people who say Scotsman need to be scrapped. Oh, and it costs too much money. No, it doesn't need to be scrapped. You're always whinging about how more you haven't got enough locomotives in preservation or how you want more. Why would you scrap another steam locomotive? For what? You're not going to get any money out of it. You're not going to get a brand new steam locomotive. Once it's gone, it is gone.
Yeah.
And just because it costs like what 4 million to overhaul, so what? They're all going to do that eventually.
Exactly. They're
Steam
all going to
locomotive is
cost.
fading.
Yeah, they are. It's they essentially every single time you use a steam engine of any kind, stationary, road locomotive or railway locomotive or anything in between, every single time you use it, it breaks just a tiny bit more. Every single time you use it, another bit wears out a bit more than the other. Something loose gets a bit looser. That's just the nature of how they work.
Yeah.
Because A, it's vintage. You know, I mean, Christ, Prince from the Festiniog Railway is over 150 years old. Just
Yeah.
pause and think about that for a moment. 1863, that thing rolled out the workshops. So, actually, let me do a very quick calculation. 2021 minus 1863. 158, here you go, there you go. 160 years old, nearly.
Yeah.
Just think about that for a moment. What other machine can you think of that is still in working order that is 160 years old?
Pretty much, apart from cars, but even then, they're breaking down every single day.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
And they were
arguably, I
built
guess...
in larger batches. They're
Oh,
not
exactly.
lasting as long.
Yeah.
Cars
I mean,
nowhere near last as long.
Prince and Princess, and I think technically, was it Welsh Pony as well? the only George England locos in the world, as far as I know, left intact. There are no more. They are the only ones that exist. And as you say, like with cars, yes, you might have a car that's 70 years old, but they were mass produced at that time. So spare parts for them are going to be fairly easy to get a hold of in the long run, compared to, if you break prints, you blow the cylinder covers off, you can't just go to Quick Fit and get some new ones. You've got to make them specifically, or steal them from Princess. But I don't think she'd be too impressed if you did that.
Yeah, it's getting silly.
Aren't they building a new Welsh pony? Aren't they? Well, they were.
No, I thought Welsh pony. I thought she was overhauled.
I don't remember. It was something like that. I remember watching the live stream about them firing it up the first time.
Yeah, no, it was an overhaul.
It was an overhaul.
Yeah,
I thought it was a rebuild. What are they rebuilding then?
They're building a new double Farley.
Oh, is that what they're doing? Oh yeah, is that David Lloyd
Welsh pony
George?
was an overhaul. Yeah, can't remember what it was.
It's either, I think it's David. I don't know, because it was one that was built in the 70s. They're replacing, weren't they? For some reason, I don't know why they're doing that, but all right, whatever.
Right, before we wibble on about that same topic, let's move on.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so
it's only supposed to be a brief thing, but
well, kind of.
I've got time.
Who
I'm
cares?
tired.
I know. So to kind of try and wind things down a bit, not much, but a bit. Your opinion on window hanging being made illegal in some places?
Oh, I'm mixed. In some places I understand it. In others, it's annoying.
Places like the Festiniog Railway, it makes sense. Because you poke your head out, it's going to get cut off by a fucking cliff.
Yeah, Festiniog and Wales Highland, you can't get away with it.
Yeah.
But places on the mid-hands, you can.
Yeah.
The mid-hands is basically clear. You can't get away with it.
Yeah. It's
but
like...
on main line, you can, but you can't at the same time.
With the main line, as long as you're not sticking your head out into oncoming traffic, as long as you're on the other side where there are no other trains, you might be alright. I don't advise it on the main line because you're going like 70 miles an hour. But now this is the critical thing. As long as you're safe about when and where and how you do it, you will be fine. If you're in a tunnel, don't do it. If you're coming to a station, don't do it. If you're out in the open main line, 10, 20 miles of nothing but countryside, no signs, no tunnels, no concrete structures or cliffs, carry the fuck on.
Yeah.
Just be careful, because it doesn't take a lot. Slightest
more
distraction.
Up to you than the railways.
It is, yeah. It is.
I think but the issue is, if they didn't ban it, they're going to get blamed all the time. Pet families are going to be, someone's going to get killed, and the railways are going to get blamed. And that's
exactly.
Not fair.
It's the same sort of thing as trespassing. People will always find a way. Exactly, yeah. People always find a way to blame the railway. No matter how many rules and regulations they put in place, someone will find a way to do it, because that's just their default. They don't know how to do anything else.
And they will just, they just won't listen. It's just dumb.
I mean, I window hang. Almost every single railway I've been to, I've stuck my head out the window.
I have windowed, I have windowed hanged in the past too.
I've stuck my camera out the window before, and as a rule of thumb, I don't put my entire head out the window at all. I mean, it's difficult and complicated to explain, but the way I do it is I lean, because I do it at the door, I lean on the door with my right shoulder or my left shoulder, depending which side I'm on, and I only poke half my head out, so one eye is inside the coach, one eye is outside the coach, so my nose is in line with the door frame.
But the rest of my head,
So that way you've only got like, I don't know what, 6 or 7 inches of your face poking out the side of the coach, rather than the whole thing poking out the side. There's less of a target to hit.
Yeah. Your head is maximum. Any more than that, you're going over the top. You don't need to do all that.
Definitely, absolutely. You don't need more than one eye out.
I just have my camera out.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly, yeah. Because you've got the... That's what I do with my camera, because I've got the little window thing. Camera goes out the window. I stay in. The little screen is inside the coach with me, and the lens is poking out the window. It's easy.
Yeah.
Because I'd rather the camera get fucked up by bricks than my own face.
Yeah.
Because a camera can be replaced. Your face can't. Well, not very easily, anyway. Unless you're a Time Lord.
Not like efficient. Yeah. Right. What's next?
Okay, the next topic is... well, this one is kind of like news topical, really, so it might not work, because I've not been paying attention to railway news, but it's... Wanker of the Week. Who, in railway news, is the Wanker of the Week?
Can I name them, or do I not? Well, considering his name's already all over the internet,
if it's been in the news or been in news articles online, you can use their real name. Go for it.
Not really in news articles, but he's well known. It's Charlie fucking Connick.
Ah, it's him.
I can't hide his name anymore.
What's it called?
So well known.
Say his name slowly again.
Charlie Connick.
Charlie.
Also, I called him
Connick.
Charlie fucking Connick.
Charlie Connick. I mean,
he's literally on the internet every single day for trespassing. Like literally the other day, he was trespassing on the Severn Valley. Like.
Wait, really? Did I read that?
You know Kidderminster?
Yes.
You know the Hasty Railway side and the main line side.
Oh yeah, it's got like that massive platform. Yeah.
Going down towards the massive gantry where the signals and I think it might be a footbridge or it's just signals.
Yeah.
There's like a little two tracks, one side for the main line, one side for the Heritage Railway. He managed to get up there between the two lines, taking pictures of 66s, where there's not a path in sight.
What you mean, like where the chain link fence is dividing the main line from the Heritage?
I'll show you a picture.
How the fuck did he get there?
I'll see if I can. Yeah.
Because you're right, there is not even like a barrow crossing or maintenance footpath or anything down there. Yeah. It's just ballast.
Check your whatchamacallit if it's gone to where I think it has. Where's it gone? Where would it have gone? Hold on.
Where am I looking?
It's not saved where I wanted to.
Facebook or?
Oh, hold on. Why are you going JPG large? What the hell? Why some of the files they've been put in recently are absolutely ridiculous. I don't know what's going on, but I'm getting like JPG large and some other random extensions that I've never heard of.
I've been getting some weird shit with Reddit recently. Check Facebook. Right on.
Yeah.
I've been getting some weird shit with Reddit recently. Trying to upload photos of my lightsaber and stuff, and it's just like, oh, you need this extension, and oh yeah, I can see it. Yeah. In fact, you can see... hang on a moment, guys. If I put this up on the screen there, just check that there's no incriminating information. There's not. Right. If I press M2 and then G1, there you go. How about that? So you can see the point rodding on the left-hand side of the photo there. So that means he's probably standing on or near point rodding, which, as I'm sure you're aware, you're an intelligent bunch, moves. So that could trap his shoelace in it and get stuck. It could get his foot stuck in it or his jeans or something. It's... why are people so dumb?
There we go.
Is that another one?
Another message right away.
Hello, sweetie. They didn't get to see that. Oh, that's a shame. I put it back on the TLC logo instead. What a shame. I know, right? So, Wanker of the Week is this Charlie guy. Wanker of the Week.
He's literally on the internet every single week. He's Wanker of the Week for every single week.
Well, for winning the Wanker of the Week award, shall we give him a round of applause for being a complete cunt? Well done for being a dickhead, Charlie. 10 points.
Right. Have we got any more topics?
One more to wind things down a little bit. What is your favourite railway?
Obvious. Midhunts.
You like the Midhunts. Now, you see, for me, Now, right? This is going to get
That's all we have
complicated.
time for this week.
And on that bombshell, no, it's for me. I have a few favourites. Romney Hearth and Dymchurch.
Before you start the second one, right? Say the second one.
Launceston Steam
Serious?
Railway.
And before we find out Nathan's third,
I knew you were
favourite,
going to do that.
let's go for a break.
Right after this advert
You'll
break
find
now.
out after the break.
And I quite like the Bodmin and Wenford as
It's not
well.
on break.
No, we're
Haven't
not.
come back yet.
Shut the fuck up, Mark. Stop ruining everything. You're so mean.
There we find
yeah.
Friday. Say that again.
They're my favourites. Romney Hearth and
So,
Dymchurch,
Yeah.
Launceston Steam Railway, and Bobbin and Wenford. I can't pick between the three of them.
Yeah, they're actually really good.
I like them because New Romney is basically a mainline in 15-inch gauge, and that's fucking cool. Mainline operation, double track operation, at least as far as New Romney anyway. They don't. Although interestingly, it used to be double track all the way down to Dungeness, don't you know?
Yeah.
But when the Second World War broke out, they double tracked it, and I don't remember why. I think it was probably for making bombs from the rails. I don't remember. Whatever.
Probably.
Something like that. But yeah. So why do you like the mid-hands?
I think it's probably it's just underappreciated because the scenery is actually really quite nice. Between Alresford and Medstead, you get some really freaking cracking scenery. Oh, for goodness sake! They've scored again. You get some really good scenery between Alresford and Medstead.
Is that the
And
one
locomotives
with?
they have?
Is
are
that
incredible.
Corfe Castle?
That's Swanage.
Swanage. Sorry, I always get those two mixed up. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
But yeah, it's quite a you get if you get the day right, you're gonna get a really good show with the locomotives. Because the from Ropley to Medstead is a 1 in 60, or 1 in 80, and then 1 in 60.
Bloody hell.
And then on the other
Thrash!
side, from Alton to Medstead, if you go on the other way, it's 1 in 60. And it's just like the line itself is just amazing to be a part of. It's just lovely. The stations are great, and you get to walk around the yard. That's not something
really?
you can do at every single railway.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
but
Actually,
it's an
you
open
can do
yard.
that at the Bluebell. That's another. That's my fourth favourite, the Bluebell, because you can wander around the shed. That's another. Yeah.
Yeah, but the Bluebell's lovely in that sense, but the Midhands has an advantage of being able to open its yard.
Yeah. I suppose with the Bluebell, it's only one shed they have. It's not like the Motor Power Depot. It's just a shed where they keep some of their semi-active locos in and stuff like that. But still, it's good to just walk around and see the sheer fucking size of the locos, because I always forget that when I'm watching them on YouTube or DVDs or something. I always forget just how fucking big they really are. I know it seems
They've
really.
changed it now.
What?
The Bluebell's shed is not it's no longer really a shed. It's a museum, but with locomotives inside.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's the one.
It's
It used to be a.
Steamworks.
That's
It used
the
to be a
one.
shed,
Used to be. They've
but
changed
it's
it. Yeah.
Steamworks. Hold on.
I'm okay with that. I don't mind because you can get up close and personal with it, which is what I like. And that's what I like about New Romney and Launceston as well, because New Romney is miniature, that's 15-inch gauge, and Launceston is narrow gauge, that's 1 foot 11.5. But because everything is, the platforms are lower, you're basically at the same level as the engine itself, and you can walk right up to it and see it without having to crane your neck, trying to look underneath, down the platform or anything like that. It's just kind of there in front of you.
Yeah.
And Launceston, I don't know if they're going to watch. They might not watch this, but if Launceston Railway ever watches this, I mean this in the nicest possible way, guys. Nigel, Kay, please don't kill me. The thing that attracts me the most about the Launceston Railway is it's got a sense of what I call professional amateurism. Because they're professional, because they have to be, and the way they do things is very prim and proper. They've got all the correct uniforms and stuff like that for station staff, all the correct like safety equipment and things like that. They've got barriers where they need barriers and fence lines and stuff. But there's also a sense of amateurism because they don't have a timetable.
Yeah. That's
If
so
there's
cool.
people in the train, they leave the station. That's just as simple as that. It's about one train every 30 to 40 minutes ish, give or take a few, from Launceston. Which
Yeah,
is fine because it's only, is it a mile or 2 miles down to New Mills and back? It's
So,
not
yeah,
that
so you
far.
don't need a timetable for that. Really.
Exactly, it's out and
But then
back within
again-
20 minutes.
It's kind of the opposite of the Keighley and Worth Valley, because if you've seen their timetables, a few years, you know when Reese did the Keighley and Worth Railway stream for Train Sim, and he stored the call there from the bank.
I don't think I watched that, unfortunately. I
You
don't
were,
think I
you were in
did.
chat today.
Was I? I don't remember
Yeah,
it, but
if you
all
look
right.
at, you'll find a stream on YouTube. You'll remember. But they basically Sam talked about one of the Garda timetables, and it was so tight in terms of timetable. Apart from like some time between the running around at Keighley, the timetable was so tight. You had like maybe 30 seconds to a minute to load passengers
Jesus
for Garda,
Christ.
and then you're off.
Bloody hell. That's barely enough
Although
time to put the loco in forward
The
gear.
timetable they used was based off. But if that's what a timetable was, holy moly.
Bloody hell. Well, I do remember there's a video on YouTube. It's an old video, but it's a video of, I think, either Linda or Blanche on the Festiniog from the very early 2000s. It's a cab ride from, like, Boston Lodge to Tanny Grisha or something. Actually, a really good video. But you can see, like, you can tell that it's quite a busy timetable, even though it's in the off-season, because the cab crew are running around like a pair of fucking lunatics.
Yeah.
It's really funny to watch. I do feel sorry for the crew, but it's quite a good video, because it just, you know, it shows that it's not all, like, fun and games, driving trains all day. It is quite stressful.
Yeah.
In fact, there's, if you've got time, there's a couple of cab ride videos of the Robin Hill Haven Church as well, which are really quite interesting as well. Because they're really small and there's 2 people in it. And it's like, how can you fit 2 people in something that big? It's like the whole cab is the size of like a dining chair. It's ridiculously small.
So I was listening, but I've just, on my server, there's a bunch of wibble going on, and it's just like...
Can't have wibble going on. That's not allowed.
Yeah, no, I'm just looking at wibble on my server, it's just...
Wibble, wibble, wibble. Right. Well, that's about 2.5 hours live streaming. Not bad for a comeback. I'd only intend it to be about an hour. Not bad for a noob. So, I can only see one viewer at the moment, but I don't know if that's correct or not. I've not reloaded the page for a while. But, to those of you that watched live, thank you very much. And to those of you that will watch
You will get a
this
chicken nugget.
once it uploads, thank you also. People that watched it live will get chicken nuggets because, you know, they watched it live. People that didn't watch it live, they don't get chicken nuggets because fuck you. You're meant to watch it live, and how dare you not? So, I guess from me and Mark, I guess we will see you either in the next video or the next live stream. So, yeah.
See you, people.
Goodbye, motherfuckers.
Goodbye, people.
Jesus. There we go. So, yeah. Say goodbye, Mark.
Goodbye, Mark.
I knew you were going to do that. You absolute piece of shit. Yeah, bye-bye,
Well, nice.
everyone. Go and, I don't know, make merry.